Hey family, just coming back with you with another short or it could be a long video. I don't know. It just depends on how my mouth get down and how I will continue to talk and just spread gossip that I've heard or news that I want to report on or this, that, and the third. I'm so glad I got my family with me, and since we're sitting at home dealing with all this coronavirus fake foolery, fuckery, fraudulent shit that the government got us listening to and adhering to, we might well have some fun and just sit and talk and just discuss what's going on in social media out there, what's trending. And I have been wanting to do a story on Mr. Snoop Dogg and the Dog Pound. Well, not the Dog Pound, but actually Snoop Dogg and Martha White or Stewart or however we want to call her. But yeah, the one that did the inside trading and had to go to jail for, and she really didn't go to jail. She didn't go to prison. She just went to a off-site resort. Okay, that's what Martha did. That's where Martha went and spent her time. Okay, I don't care what nobody say. But anyway, yeah, you see who she hang out with, who she's friends with. Honey, baby, please. But my question that I want to pose to my family: do y'all think her and Snoop Dogg got to get it on? Get it on? Do you think they been bumping booties? That's what I want to know. Cause all the other stuff is just something we probably already know. That she gets down with the elite. She's a part of the Illuminati. And if you don't know, I definitely gave you signs through my videos to try to put the pieces together. Those who see, those who hear on. Okay? But my question was, when you're in that type of a group setting or whatever, you got to do some strange things for some change. You know what I'm saying? You got to do some strange things to be out there. And Snoop Dogg has definitely been one that's been out there, been selling himself. Okay, some people may say sold his soul. I knew that a long time ago, especially when they tried to get that case attached to him called murder. And you see how he got out of that. Don't know if he snitched or he sold himself then. But it just is what it is. Now it seems like he got his son out there looking like a girl, posing as a woman, and this, that, and the third, trying to get some humility in for the little club that they're in. Okay? But Snoop Dogg has been featured in some Dunkin' Donuts commercials. He's been featured in some Burger King commercials. He's been featured in some Tostitos commercials. And last but not least, y'all know that little general man that go around and the white dude looking like a colonel selling that general car insurance. He even up there riding in the car with him, bumping probably to gin and juice. I don't know. But I need my young folks to weigh in and come on over here to the house and spend time with me, whether they see me as their grandmother, mother, sister, or auntie. Okay? Shut Elijah out for a minute, okay? But basically, Snoop Dogg has been going up, and up. And Martha Stewart is taking him with her. So my question, is they bumping booties? Y'all, is they bumping booties? But Hollywood, the Hollywood Reporter, reported something on them and their relationship. They're talking about Snoop Dogg's food, friendship, and marijuana, and how Martha Stewart is in there. And of course, Rick Ross been kind of cozying up to Martha Stewart as well as Khalid. You know that guy who what he said? Y'all know who I meant. Khalid. He's some kind of DJ, but everybody want to work with him in the music industry. Ouch. You better hush. You better not come in here with all that fuss. But, and I forgot what his name. That ain't Big Pun. I don't know who that is. Y'all young folk would know who he is or whatever. And like I said, Illuminati love throwing around these numbers. 19, 13, 4, 12. Just a whole lot of things. But Snoop Dogg been the icon up there, or the legendary man that's up there making moves. So a lot of people felt he has sold out, He ain't who he says he is no more, and this, that, and the third. He done got so far up there He calling shots like Denzel Washington. Now, I don't know how true that is. And of course, y'all should know if you don't know. Yes, Denzel's a part of that club as well. Okay? But all of them out there to try to start that new world order to decrease their population, want to start race wars, and of course controlling politics. And that's pretty much is what we're in now with this coronavirus. All right, I'm just saying what I know. Okay, those who see, see. Those who hear, hear. Okay, but anyway, let's go on into this report that was given to us, talking about Snoop Dogg's life and all this, that, and the third. And it was written by Mark Malkin. He says, now wrapped on the second season of their VH1 cooking show, Martha and Snoop's potluck dinner party, Stewart revealed what's next for this unlikely duo. Okay, Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg have just wrapped, like I said, a party or a dinner for their, I guess, second scene. We might be in the third or fourth season with them now, but this is kind of old, but it came into play on what I was trying to speculate of how Snoop Dogg gets down. I guess he's finessing the old season group now, and I wonder what Shantae, here's what I got to say about that, because he spent a whole hell of a lot of time over there with that's that guy named Khalid I told y'all about. And initiation rites going on over the Baphomet, paying homage to Satan. Candy getting her little daughter all up in there. You don't believe me? Check out her Instagram account, see what kind of signs she's throwing up, okay, and what numbers are behind her, and a lot of her images. Why are they picking all-seeing eyes and pyramids and all that stuff? You ain't gotta have all that stuff in the backgrounds of where they're catching a photo of you, unless you're promoting and you're in that club. Okay, so an elite club, you strive or ascribe to be better and doing some lot of strange things for some change to have that Hollywood fame. Okay, and everybody wants to be with you and this, that, and the third. But these are all hand signs. And I'm going to show you how Martha definitely plays her image, where she don't do a lot, but they are images that she's saluting up to who she really serve and worship. And then you're going to see some things where Kenya Moore and Cynthia Bailey are doing that hair twist with the fingers that they always love to do. They're paying homage, and that's just a sign to say, yeah, I'm down with this group, and ain't nothing y'all can do about it. And they could be dead already and cloned. You know what I'm saying? You see how Snoop throwing up that Baphomet sign, carefully planned and orchestrated. Because your fingers, I'm sorry, just cannot get that way. They can't bend that way. But anyway, that is what it is. But we're moving back over here to this little old article. But I was just kind of sort of trying to tie it in to see, for those who see, those who hear, hear. Okay, but anyway, they're going to say, but that doesn't mean the lifestyle and homemaking guru will be spotted smoking any of her co-host's favorite herbs anytime soon. They're just basically in and out of each other's world. But I don't care what nobody say. I really think Snoop Dogg done slept with Martha Stewart. Now, that's just my personality, my persona of what I feel when I'm looking at these pictures. And that ain't cool, y'all. I'm like, see, MK Ultra, or he just like getting down with the seasoned women. You know what I'm saying? Is he into that Pizzagate kind of stuff? Because, a penis is a penis and a vagina is a vagina. You just trying to get that pleasure. It doesn't matter if you, messing with somebody that's 100 years old. If that's what you're into, okay, and they into it, and y'all both are in the right state of mind, and no altering is being going on, and you actually know what's going on. And see, he doing that little don't tell type of sign. Now, who gonna do that? Okay, not nobody saying no shit like that. Only if you don't want nobody to tell the secrets. All right, and that rabbit hole goes real deep. But anyway, going back to the article, it said, I made a pact earlier on doing this show that I would never enter Snoop Dogg's domain, meaning his trailer, Stewart tells THR. I've never gone as far as the first steps into his trailer. Yeah, I bet you went further than that. You just don't want to tell us. But anyway, just to make things all kosher, my sidebar, not in this article. Going back to the article, it says all the guests go into his trailer, by the way, but not Martha. Even so, the 76-year-old admits, I get kind of high from the secondary smoke. Now, she was 76 when they were doing this article, but of course, I think it was in 2018, so 76. 1920. So that makes her, what, 78 years old now? She said I gets high from secondary smoke. Yeah, don't we all? And we also get cancer from what some people would tell us, the Surgeon General. It can cause cancer from being around somebody who smokes habitually. Okay, that's called secondhand smoke. All right, but it says, she says, I get kind of high from secondary smoke. I'm not a smoker myself, but the smoke is quite thick around the set. I'm like, well, then you get high with Snoop Dogg, Martha. You get high with the girly looking, and they trying to demasculate him, too. Because Mac 10 used to wear them bows on their hair strictly made for girls. And, they don't play with Snoop for so long, as well as Tupac, to where they don't even know if they were coming or going. Okay? Because you remember Tupac, he said Quincy Jones tried to hit him from the back. And I ain't talking about trying to bump. Okay? Bump no more with no big fat woman. Not that kind of bump, okay? I'm talking about bump and grind. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. That's what Quincy wanted to do to Tupac, okay? But like I said, it just is what it is. Follow the story, okay? And that's a little signal she giving that she's with the elite. And if you notice, Kenya Moore does that same little quirky move, and Cynthia Bailey as well. But you'll see through the video slide. Just keep watching, okay? While I'm narrating. But anyway, she may be rolling splips or blunts, but Stewart insists she's never been approved about the habits of her 46-year-old co-star. So someone smokes marijuana. Big deal. People smoke cigarettes and die from cancer. I haven't heard of anybody dying from cannabis. Yes, they can overdose, okay? And depending on what it's laced with, Martha. Come with it, baby. All right, but maybe talking about that fully grown special made weed that Snoop probably grew in your backyard. Okay, I don't know, because you got all the security, got cameras. Nobody know what you're doing over there on your property. So Snoop probably got a little pot field growing over there. That's allegedly now, okay? That's just my theory in my mind, okay? Don't go with it. Not in this man's article. Just giving you something to think about, okay? Then it says, I'm quite egalitarian and liberal when it comes to stuff like that. I bet you are, because you might get high on the wine. Okay, you might get high and toasty on the booze. It look like you're a little booze drinker, but it just is what it is, okay? Going back to the article, it says the odd coupling of Stewart and Snoop began in 2008 when the gin and juice gangster rapper appeared on her syndicated talk show Martha for a cooking segment and mashed potatoes. The hip-hop trailblazer returned next year to bake brownies for the holidays, a segment in which Snoop Dogg didn't miss a beat when Stewart directed him to set the oven to 350 degrees. Why not bake them at 420, he asked. Okay, because I guess Snoop wanted to play with the numbers, because that's what the Illuminati does anyway. They do everything in sequence and numbering. All right, but what it is. He wanted to bake the brownies fast, I guess, because he couldn't wait. He had the munchies, because he be all up on that ooh-wee. Thank you. All right. My pun intended, not in this man's article. Going back, it says, as her live studio audience last, Stewart explained, because they'll get overdone. Baking is an exact science. It's unclear if she was in on the joke, but it didn't matter. Their chemistry made for good TV. Okay, so see, Snoop was back there fooling with her in 2008. Was he bopping it like it's hot? Was he popping it like it's hot on Miss Martha Stewart? That is the question I'm asking to my family. But okay, going back 6 years later, back to the article in 2015, shortly after the two appeared together on Comedy Central, Justin Bieber roast Jersey Shore creator Sally Ann Salcino approached them about co-hosting a weekly 30-minute cooking show for VH1. They hit the ground running. With Snoop on tour, they only had 5 days to shoot the 10-episode first season of the CBS Studio Center in Studio City. Martha and Snoop's potluck dinner party debuted in fall of 2016 with guests including Seth Rogen, Ice Cube, and Wiz Khalifa. Okay, all a part of the pack of the little Illuminati stats, okay? I like learning a whole new genre of individuals and a whole new genre of cooking, Stewart says. I haven't cooked some of the things that Snoop wants to cook, and he certainly hasn't cooked many of the things that I cook. For their first season, Snoop and Stewart earned a 2017 Emmy nomination for the best host for a reality competition program, but lost to fellow VH1 host RuPaul for his work on RuPaul's Drag Race. The second season, which debuted in October and featured such guests as Jamie Foxx, Usher, and Sharon Osbourne, could once again put the pair in the Emmy hot race. Plus, they already wrapped the rest of the second season, with special guests including RuPaul, Terrence Howard, Don Cheadle, and Wanda Sykes, says Stewart. We also have Little Yachty, she asked. Do you know who Little Yachty is? He's 20-year-old and he has orange hair and these grills, diamond grills all over his teeth, and he only eats pizza and candy. He will not eat anything else. Can you believe it? We had to make him pizza, just cheese and tomato pizza, period. Whoo, child. It's like, is this just a whole Illuminati ritual type party going on under our noses? But we're going to keep reading. It says the episode also includes Stewart trying on some grills. They made me a pair, she says. They're so uncomfortable. Oh, like we think you got your real teeth up in there, Martha. Come on, baby. All right. But anyway, moving on. It says when it comes to what's next, Stewart and Snoop are working on a cookbook and throwing a lot of ideas for more projects together. We have other producers coming in to visit us, so you never know what's going to happen. Stewart is even thinking of jumping into the ever-ending cannabis market. Go figure, you think? In the U.S. alone today, 8.3 billion cannabis industry is expected to grow 25 billion by 2025, according to a report released by New Frontier data in April. Stars already in the cannabis business, including Whoopi Goldberg, Melissa Etheridge, and of course Snoop Dogg. Well, you know Snoop Dogg is the grandfather. He getting down however he can get down, okay? Kosher or none. He just want to be with the who's who and the who's getting it done type of sector. And I'm like, okay, I see you. We're going to move on. As it becomes recreational approved, there's a big vote coming up in Canada. And I'm like, are we doing another inside trading, Martha? Oh, we're doing another inside trading because you only get in where you can fit in, and you got to make sure your dividends get some ends. You see what I'm saying? I know you hear me because I'm talking straight to Martha, not Stoop, not the other black folks. I'm talking to the white woman up there trying to, again, do something that's illegal. But you know, hey, she served her time. She did her time, and she came out fooling with rappers. Go figure, right? Not in this article, just my sidebar. And then it goes on to say, I think I probably would be more interested in it, says Stewart. I've been asked to design recipes and even ornaments, healthy ornaments for humans as well as for animals like cats and dogs. I've had 2 companies recently in my office bringing in very interesting ornaments, rubs, and massage creams. I totally believe in that as a supplement to everyday good living. In fact, she recently experienced the healing properties of cannabis, compliments of, you guess, no other than Snoop Dogg. Now, wait a minute. You just said you didn't enter his trailer. You only got to the second step. Is that secondhand smoke that powerful? Is it really that thick where it's seeking out to wherever your trailer or office is that you can just get a whiff and it is helping you immensely with your health, Martha? Is the cataracts bothering you, girl? Or is it the arthritis? Tell me now. I want to know. And I'm sure the family over here want to know also. Is it a proven drug? Do you put your stamp on approval on it, the cannabis sale? And is it going to be laced with other things, or it's going to be straight up grown from the earth? Okay? Is it going to be straight from the earth, Martha? I want to know. Anyway, going back to the article, it says he was having lunch with Stewart, her daughter Alexis, and a group of her friends at her estate at Bradford, New York. In early May, when a large rock fell on Stewart's toe, I thought it was broken, she says, adding that the rapper immediately ran out to his car and brought her a CBD-infused ornament. CBD is a psychoactive compound derived from weed, or are they going to say hemp in this article? I must tell you, my toe got better within 2 days. The nail never even turned black or fell off. I think it all had to do with this fantastic ornament that he gave me. Now, was it just the ornament? Was it just the rub? Or did he get some massaging somewhere else and you felt all high with that secondhand smoke that Snoop loves to puff, pass on? Tell me, girl, Martha. Tell me, girl. Okay? Because it don't seem like you need a dope dealer, drug runner, movie actor, rapper to tell you weed is good. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy it, Martha. I don't buy it, girl. But anyway, going back to the article, it says, while dinner party may look like all fun and games in Ganga, Stewart believes the success of the show goes beyond ratings, with the unlikely pair providing an antidote to the country's decisive racial politics. Divisive racial politics. The melting of cultures is really what I want to see happen in the United States, and so does Snoop, says Stewart. There shouldn't be any divides. There shouldn't be any questions that we can all get together and get along. There shouldn't be any discrimination. There shouldn't be any crap that the government is doing. It makes me sick. Oh, that's how you got off, Martha. That's how you got off on that inside trading, okay, because she was playing kumbaya with some black folks and whatnot. Girl, you got to come better than that, because discrimination against brown people is out there and is running thick. And talk about that invisible ceiling that people still keep bumping their heads on. It's gated and guarded very well, okay? So you're going to have to come better than kumbaya moment. I'm with this young black rapper who definitely had some jail time, had a murder rap, still out there smoking weed, cussing out Gayle King, Oprah Winfrey, anybody he can get a hold to doing. You know, I'm like, all right, Snoop doing your bidding in some other way, and you're using him as a scapegoat. You tell me, Martha, but my main question tonight, are you bumping booties with Snoop? And he told you to keep it on the down low, because he has an image. I mean, we want to know over here, Martha. We want to know. And I've wasted 20 minutes talking about this and giving other people other little treats that they may not have even thought about. And if you don't think Snoop Dogg is throwing up them signs every time you see him in a photo, check out. And I don't know, that would bother me if I was married to Snoop Dogg, unless him and Shantae has, has an understanding. They have an open marriage or somewhat, because that shows bumping booties right there. And y'all remember that Titanic scene with Leonardo DiCaprio, and I forget the girl, I think her name Kate Winslet or whatnot. Yeah, doing all those romantic scenes in that movie from Ghost with Demi Moore, and damn, I forgot the actor's name, but anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Reenacting all those things. Are you kidding me? You trying to tell me they ain't bumping booties? She ain't want some of that mandingo. Girl, please. Spare me. And they kind of got him looking like a little woman up there. What do you think? What would Martha do? What would you do for Martha to get on that stick, that magic stick, that golden stick? Would you act like a female? Would you sleep with her? Or would you do her bidding, devilish bidding, in the dark, doing some other things to get down for some strange things, for some change? Okay, I'm just asking, family. Make sure y'all get in those comments, especially my young folks that follow me, follow the family. They want to be in the counted part. Let me know what you think. Okay, but going back to the article, it says President Trump announced that he was considering pardoning Stewart, who served 5 months in prison after she was convicted in 2004 of obstructing justice and lying to the government about her decision to unload stock just before the price took a nosedive. That's called inside trading, and she damn should have got more than 5 months. Okay, if it was a sister like me, hell, I would have got the rest of my life in jail, and it definitely would have been in prison at Leavenworth or somewhere harder than that. It sure wouldn't have been in no plush she had trying to serve her time. You can rest assured about that one. Okay, But anyway, Trump told reporters on Air Force One on May 31st that Stewart used to be one of my biggest fans. But you're still out here posing with a Trump. So what they tell us about you? President of the United States, Commander Chief Officer. Okay, I don't know. What did that say about you? But anyway, we're going back. We digress. It goes on to say, with all Stewart's talk of equality and racial harmony, could the domestic Doan be laying the groundwork for her own run for office? I wish, she says, but I'm so busy that it's pretty hard for me to think of even doing that, she asked with a laugh. Maybe someday I'll be the mayor of my town. I would be a benevolent dictator. See, she already used the wrong word, dictator. Okay, that means somebody that wants to be in power and they wants to destroy shit. Okay, so y'all who have eyes to hear, and eyes to see and ears to hear, look and listen. I'm scared of her and Oprah, honey. I don't trust neither one of them women. They look like total traitors. Okay, fascist. I just don't like them. I don't like them, y'all. But anyway, going back to the article, her base has certainly grown. The show has expanded my demographic exponentially. When I walk down the street now, every truck driver knows who I am, says Stewart. If I go through Harlem, every single guy on the street corner knows who I am. So what you trying to do? Play toward the black race, the minority race, the brown race? What are you trying to say? You just want us for our votes, our culture, our people to be on one street with you because Snoop Dogg got it down for you? No, that's not how it goes, Martha. That's not how it goes, because I'm still looking at you like you crazy on how you got just 5 months for inside trading. I think I'm just saying, Martha. I really am. I'm still looking at you like you're crazy. And how did you get that sweet deal? Okay. But going back to the article, it says, when you're in the public eye, as I am, you want people to know who you are, she asked, and they respect me. We do, Martha. Who did you get this polling questionnaire from? Because it didn't come from the cultural race, not the brown people, I'm sure. Just maybe Snoop Dogg folks you talking about. But anyway, that was just my sidebar. They love what I know, and they've asked questions, and they know that I'm an expert in a certain area. It's very nice. Okay, yeah. The Drop It Like It's Hot singer won't be spotted at a hipster oyster bar anytime soon. He won't eat oysters because they're too slimy, says Stewart. When it comes to lobster, he would never cook lobster or crab. He doesn't want to see or touch the actual crustacean, says Stewart. He likes lobster Newburgh because it's out of the shell. Cow tongue. It takes an adventurous eater to be game to try cow tongue. And Snoop did sample Stewart's cow tongue tacos, but he absolutely did not like tongue. Okay, and that's pretty much it, y'all. But the only reason why I did this was try to bring some clarity to some fuzzy minds to really understand how Snoop Dogg gets down and how he's maneuvering out there in Hollywood. Okay. Once they got their clutches in you, they never let you go. You always be sitting there cooning for them as long as they will allow you to coon, okay? But again, awfully, it does seem when they get tired of you, you start to not be on their radar, and strange things start happening to you or your family members for the negative. But we have definitely shown you all what we needed to show you all. For anybody else to have speculation, like I said, it's all banter over here, small banter, small talk. When I try to throw some little wise nuggets at you, try to take heed at them, okay? And look at people in a different light. The ones that you kind of want to emulate, or you want to be just like, or you paying homage to or praising them. Yeah, check their origin. Do your own research and see what you come up with. But that's all I have for this video, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it, especially my younger crew. Because like I said, I'm going to be trying to do a lot of little videos on younger folks. Because I know they don't want to always see what we got to say about the season, folks. You know what I'm saying? They still want a taste of how the old school view the young school. Okay, and I get it. Got it good. I'm going to be on it, doggone it. But anyway, I'll see y'all next video. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. As always, thank you, fam.